Stadia stands out in this streaming arms race. Pokemon couldn't wait to E3. And what to expect here on this channel during all the E3 madness, press conferences, overviews, talking about everything, games. Lots of stuff to talk about today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Daily Dose of Gaming News. Really appreciate you guys showing up. Thank you so much. Now, before we get too far, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe and hit that bell icon. That way you guys don't miss on any of the great videos we have to mention every single day. Now, with that being said, and with that done, let's dive into the news. Pokemon Sword and Shield had a press conference, a Nintendo Direct, whatever you want to really call it. I mean, it's its own thing. Nintendo's done a really good job of making the direct press conferences or shows or whatever you want to call them their own thing, and it's fantastic. Little great nuggets. You don't have to listen to like a 3-hour press conference about all the stuff that's coming out. But Pokemon Sword and Shield, guys, coming out November 15th. That is right. We are literally months away from the next giant Pokemon game. In my opinion, from everything that's going into this game, which there will be a video later next week. I want to wait till E3 is done. I want to make sure all the information's out there. That way they're not doing any kind of like thing at E3 and we find out more information. We got to add stuff. I want to make a video where it talks about Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's all. I'm slapping the mic. I'm so damn excited. But I want to make a separate video where it's just talking about each individual big game. I think it's going to be big this next year, and Pokemon Sword and Shield is one of those games. I think it's probably going to be probably one of the biggest Pokemon games since the original series, Gold and Silver, Yellow. I mean, I think it's going to be at that level of ingenuity and things that they've added to the game to make it exciting again. I mean, my personal favorite piece of news from this whole thing, guys. There's gonna be a Farfetched Evolution. That's right, guys. Farfetched Evolution is coming. I don't want to get into this. Like I said, we're going to be talking about in the video later next week or two coming out. But yeah, no, it's finally Farfetched is going to be getting a new evolution. Most of their Pokemon in the game have already had one if they were part of the original guys. But thank God they are finally getting Farfetched fans are finally getting their first evolution. Hell yeah. And also, Nintendo has confirmed that 3 more games are going to be at E3 2019, while some games are going to be notably absent. Nintendo has confirmed that The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Luigi's Mansion 3, and Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 The Black Order will be featured at E3 2019. That goes along with games like Sword and Shield, Super Mario Maker 2, blah, 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 blah. Those are all the ones that we know of for sure that are going to be at E3. Obviously, they still have surprises. They have a press conference still. We'll have to wait and see. And I think... Oh, yeah, Metroid Prime 4 just recently started development, so unfortunately that game is not going to be there. And then, shocking, it's kind of Animal Crossing for the Switch. I really thought that was going to be a title this year. I mean, maybe it could still be. They could surprise us. But it just seems kind of odd that they're not... If it's coming out in 2019, I would imagine that they would be pushing it more strongly. And they aren't. But into the big news of the week, guys. Google Stadia. Holy crap. Huge release. They wanted to come out before E3. Sorry, guys. I'm coughing in your ear. They wanted to come out before E3. I think it was a great move on their part, so that way they don't get... Because the problem is, if you're trying to beat Microsoft, for streaming, you have to go before Sunday. Well, the problem is before Sunday, they go kind of early afternoon. So you're going to go in the morning on a Sunday? Well, people are in church, so that's not going to work. Okay, well, we can go Saturday. Oh, well, now that EA's got that locked down, that's EA Play. Okay, Friday, well, no good news comes out on Fridays, because that's kind of the end of the news cycle is a Friday, so you don't want to do that. Okay, well, then Monday, well, now you're after Microsoft, so hey, Thursday is the day. We're going to come out with everything. Everything's going to be announced. Everything's coming at you guys. And let's dive into the Stadia news. The Stadia release window has come about. Yes, that's right. It is very interesting. We're going to go into the streaming service, then we'll kind of kind of go through everything together. So November 2019 is going to be the Founders Edition. Yeah, the Founders Edition Pass people. Which comes with a 3-month Buddy Pass, Midnight Blue, Stadia controller. It doesn't say when in the month, so it could be November 1st, it could be in the end of November. Hard to say, you never know. And then from there, let's see here. Is this Play Stadia? Okay, and then for your base level guys, you won't be getting the base everyday thing until 2020. Not sure if that's January, February, March. I would imagine we're probably looking at, so if it comes out in November, it'll be December, January, February, so it'll probably be, February, maybe a March before we see a public release. It is a little rough, but I think it's smart. Don't just let the floodgates open. You wanna pace yourself, make sure that you're good, and let the early adopters come in, do what they need to do, because they're gonna be playing they're gonna be playing your system the hardest anyways. So it doesn't really matter how many of them are, because they're gonna be your diehards anyways. Then let everybody else come in as you see fit. I think it's a great idea. I think it's fantastic. Unfortunately, I am gonna wait. I am gonna wait because I do want to see what Xbox has coming. Because more than likely we are going to be hearing about Xbox Game Pass at E3. So I definitely, or not Game Pass, xCloud at E3. And so I definitely want to hear about that before I make any decisions on how interested I am in streaming, and who I think actually has a best product right now. Because right now, we know what PSN now is. We know what Stadia is. We have no idea what xCloud is. And then obviously PSN is getting an upgrade for being on the Azure servers, so we don't even know what that new potential for the new potential for PlayStation is for streaming. But just to give you guys an idea, so Stadia Pro, which is part of the Founders Pack, it's going to be $8.99 a month. You get 4K resolution, 60 frames per second, 5.1 surround sound. You can buy games whenever you want. Free games are going to be released regularly, starting with Destiny 2 The Collection, and then you will also get exclusive discounts on select game purchases. With the free version, you'll get up to 1080p, so not 40k. You'll still get 60 frames, only stereo sound. You can still buy games whenever you want. You're not going to get access to free regular games, and you're not going to get access to discounts. So that might be something to come and kind of see, like, how good are the games that are going to be free. Because, like, they say Destiny 2 is the first one. Like, that's a huge, ooh, it sounds good. Ooh, I want Destiny. Especially since with the news we got later today, guys. Destiny's going free to play. I like it. But I don't know. It's $129, guys. That's a lot of money. It's $129 to buy the fancy version. Like, that's a lot. To me, that's a lot. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, guys. Yeah, so, that's the general gist of it. They also talked about how game streaming only takes I shouldn't say only. Stadia game streaming takes 110 hours of what to get to 1 terabyte of data, because I know the big concern was, okay, well, how long does it take, if people have data caps, like myself, I have a data cap, how long does it take to hit my data cap? Because that's an important decision, because if I'm going to hit my data cap, see ya. Honestly, 110 hours really isn't that much. I mean, let's do some simple calculations here, guys. Let's do. Oh, you all know my password. Oh no. Oh no. Don't steal my phone, guys. Please don't. Let's do some. We're doing it live, baby. We're doing it live because I don't care. I don't care. All right, so they said 110 hours. I play for roughly. Let's say 3 hours a day. Every day. Okay. It's right there, guys. This thing gets it. Boom. Wrong way. There we go. Hopefully you guys can see that. You saw at one point. Oof. My cam and my phone do not like each other. There it is. 37 days. Okay. That's great. But that's if I'm only using Stadia. 110 hours, 37, so I have 37 days. That doesn't include anybody else being on my internet. That doesn't include any Netflix, any Hulu, any Amazon Prime, any Xbox Live, any PlayStation Network, anything else. That is literally just Google Stadia. So, I mean, it's great. It's pretty good, but I just don't know if it's going to be enough. I'm going to have to wait and see. I mean, time will only tell. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one, guys. And other good news for Google Stadia, it has already come out and said that several multi-platform titles will be released on it, such as The Division 2 and the upcoming Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So that is really good news. It's great to see that third-party support. I mean, I was not shocked. Ubisoft is always the first one to jump on stuff like this. I think it's a great thing for Google. And yeah, I mean, it's just great stuff, you guys. So then to get in this last part of the video, we're going to make it really quick. I am going to try to have a video guys out for you tomorrow, or Saturday. Sorry, my days are confused because I posted the day before or the day after I record them. But Saturday I'm going to have a video talking about everything that happened today in the Destiny stream, because that deserves its own thing, because there's a lot to unpack. I mean, there's tons of stuff going on in that. So Destiny had some huge information today. I'm going to be talking about E3. I'm going to have a video Saturday coming out. I'm going to have maybe multiple videos coming out. I mean, I might have a Destiny, a E3 video, and something else. I'm also going to have, so Sunday, you're going to have, or Sunday, I don't know how this video looks. Anyways, more of the story. Sunday, you're going to have what happened at the E3 place. Then Monday, you'll have the Microsoft and the Bethesda conference, and so forth and so on. I'm going to try to break down every single one. Best things I think happen, best important information. And then as the week goes on, we'll start, taking out, oh, this piece is great, and this piece is great, and this thing was awesome, and this thing was great, and I'll throw that away, that was terrible. And we'll start kind of diving into it. And then the week after that, I'm going to start doing individual games or sections of these different press conferences, like a whole xCloud video, a whole Halo Infinite demo video, everything. So make sure you guys are looking out for that. Yeah, guys, so with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys listen later today. We are dropping the podcast. TBD Live is back, baby. Hopefully this gets more going on. We do a lot of hot takes on stuff, so make sure you guys go tune in for that. That should be coming out about 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, if I remember correct. And yes, guys, with that being said, this is your host, Keymaster84. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy. Remember, haters hate. We'll see you guys next one. Peace.